Okay, so now it's time to have a look at updating our records. So let's start with the shoes table. If we go to shoes table, go to the browse tab, we've got the number of records here. If we want to edit, click on this pencil icon. And let's say we want to change summer shoes to summer shoes special offer. If we hit enter or just click on a go button, you can see that our record, our name has been updated. Now if we would like to change the price, let's say, let's for this instance change the price to something what doesn't match our formatting defined by the type of the specific cell. Okay, so let's do 9567. Have a look at what's gonna happen. If we hit enter, it did update it fine, but if you look at the price, you can see that the price has carried off the additional 2 characters from the decimal. That's because obviously the data type here has been defined away so that we've got only 2 decimal places. So this is what's gonna happen when you're gonna place small characters after decimal, then it's defined by the type of the field. Okay, if we go back to the browse, now let's say we want to change the ID of the record to 11. Hit enter and everything's fine. ID has been changed, so no problems whatsoever. And now if we go to quantities table and browse, you can see that the ID, shoe ID, has been automatically changed as well. It's referring to the record 11. Why did it happen? Because as you may remember, if we go to the structure and if we go to the relation view, you can see that shoe ID has on delete cascade and on update cascade. So what's happening when we're changing the ID of the record? This ID automatically changes, cascades, the change reflects in this table as well. So everywhere you're gonna put on update cascade, that's what's gonna happen with the record. So that's all fine. If we go to the shoes table, and let's go to the browse, edit our record winter shoes, and obviously if you want to change the active to non-active, that's just changing the radio button. Now make, if we make it 11 for instance and hit enter, obviously we've got error because there are no referring record in the make table. There is no record with the ID of 11. So obviously you have to make sure that the records exist, as I've mentioned earlier. Again, if we go here and we change the date and time, if you want to change date and time to anything else, you can easily pick the date and it's automatically updating here as well. If you want to change the time, the same thing. So that's how you do these things. So if we hit on go, that's going to update. Nice. Now, if we go to, say, colors table, as you can see, the name has 100 accepts 100 characters because that's how we define this field. If we go to browse, click on edit, let's say white color, and if we go and get some random text, lorem ipsum, there's a website called loremipsumtextgenerator.com, and if we go and get this content here, which I'm assuming is more than 100 characters, if we enter this 100 characters here, what do you think is going to happen? Let's click on a go button and see. So if we've entered this, and now if we go back and browse this record, you can see that the last characters, if we go to right to the end, has been carried off. So what's happening? If you've defined the varchar of, let's say, 100 characters, only 100 characters will be entered to the database. Regardless of how many characters you're gonna put in the field, only 100 will get entered. And spaces also qualify as a character. So that's how it works. Let's change this to back to white. Obviously, if you would like to change this and accept more characters, so you simply have to go to structure and name, click on edit, and then you can change to how many characters you want to accept. But obviously, I think 100 for the color name is absolutely fine in this case. So we leave it as it was. So that's how you edit records. In the next video, we're going to have a look at how you can actually search the records.